B1 English Test GESE Grade 5 Trinity College London for indefinite leave to remain in the UK, permanent settlement, British citizenship naturalisation, and permanent residency, self-secure English language tests.
69% of you who are watching the channel, you have not subscribed yet, so please subscribe. This is Trinity College London GESE graded examinations in spoken English. My name's Angelina and I'm your interlocutor for your speaking and listening exam today. Today in this video, we're going to talk about all important questions that your examiner can ask you about the topic myself. If you have taken the topic points, my children, my husband, my favorite shopping center, my favorite food, and my free time activities. First, we'll talk about the topic, my children. How many children do you have? I have 2 children. How much time do you like to spend with your children? I like to spend 2 to 3 hours with my children every day. Or if you're a housewife, you can say, I spend all my time with my children. Or you can say, I like to spend weekends with my children. What activities do you enjoy doing with your children? I like to go to the park with my children. I like to go shopping with my children. I like to watch TV with my children. You can choose any one answer. The examiner can ask you, tell me something about your children. For example, if I have 3 children, 2 sons and 1 daughter, I can say I have 3 children, 2 daughters and 1 son. My oldest daughter or my eldest daughter is 15 years old, and my younger daughter is 11 years old. My son is 5 years old. My eldest daughter goes to school. My younger daughter goes to school. She studies in 5th grade. My son stays at home with me. The examiner can ask you, when is your eldest daughter's birthday? Eldest means the big one, your first child. Her birthday is on 17th September. How do you celebrate your daughter's birthday? I decorate the house, I arrange a party, I invite my friends and family. I give gifts to my daughter on her birthday. Examiner can ask you, how did you celebrate your daughter's recent birthday? It is the birthday that you celebrated in the past. So you can say, I celebrated my daughter's birthday last month. I invited my friends. I arranged a party and I decorated the house. Remember, grammar in the past. How did you celebrate your daughter's birthday recently in the past? How will you celebrate your daughter's upcoming birthday? I will arrange a party. I will invite my friends and relatives. I will give a gift to her. I will go to a restaurant to eat out. Do you understand? Or I will give a gift to my daughter. So this is for the future. How did you celebrate your daughter's recent birthday? And how will you celebrate your daughter's upcoming birthday? And how do you usually celebrate your daughter's birthday? Do means every year when your daughter's birthday comes, how do you celebrate it? Now look at the difference in grammar here. If you're talking about how do you celebrate your daughter's birthday, I invite my friends. I arrange a party. And if you're talking about the past, how did you celebrate your daughter's birthday? Then I arranged a party. We're going with the ED. I invited my friends. And if the examiner will say, how will you celebrate your daughter's upcoming birthday? Then you can say, I will cut the cake. I will arrange a party. I will invite my friends and relatives. I will give a gift to my daughter. The examiner can ask you, what do your children do? What do your children do? You can tell my children are studying. My eldest daughter, she studies in seventh grade. My youngest son studies in eighth grade, right? Anything that you want to tell. And then the examiner can ask you, do you think that the study is harder in primary school or in secondary school? So, of course, secondary school is way tougher than primary school because more homework, more assignments, and children find it very difficult. So, you can tell that I believe or I think secondary school is difficult. The examiner can ask you, do you think it is important to spend time with children? You can say, yes, it is very important to spend time with children for their mental growth, for their physical growth, and their emotional stability. It is very important to spend time with children to build a good relationship with them. Isn't this easy? If the examiner will say, do you think it is important to spend time with children? Then you can say, yes, it is important to spend time with children to build a good relationship with them. Do you understand? It's not that hard. I know you can do this. Besides that, if there would be any other new questions about the topic, my children, I will definitely let you guys know in another video. Now let's talk about topic number 2, that is my husband. Examiner can ask you, who is your husband? You can tell the name of your husband. My husband's name is Leo. The examiner can ask you, how old is your husband? You can tell my husband is 40 years old or 60 years old or 50 years old. You know better. What activities do you like to do with your husband in your free time? I like to watch TV with my husband. I like to go shopping with my husband. I like to travel with my husband. How many years it's been you're married? It's been 10 years, or it's been 15 years, or since 5 years, or since 10 years. When's your wedding anniversary? When's your wedding anniversary? When is your wedding anniversary? My wedding anniversary is on 10th April. My wedding anniversary is on 17th July, right? The examiner can ask you, how do you celebrate your husband's birthday? How do you? Like every year, how do you celebrate your husband's birthday? I arrange a party. I invite my friends. I decorate the house. I cook delicious food for my husband. Or the examiner can say, how do you celebrate your wedding anniversary? I celebrate my wedding anniversary at home, or I celebrate my wedding anniversary at a restaurant. I get ready, I wear a nice dress, and I go out with my husband and we eat out. Or the examiner can ask you, how did you celebrate your recent wedding anniversary? I celebrated my recent wedding anniversary with my family at a restaurant. I arranged for a party. I wore a new dress. Okay, we are taking all of it in the past. Then moving further, if the examiner will say, how will you celebrate your upcoming wedding anniversary? Then what would you say? I will arrange a party for my husband. I will cook delicious food. I will wear a new dress. I will buy a gift for my husband or my wife, right? The examiner can ask you, have you been on a holiday with your husband recently? You can say, yes, I have been on a holiday. This means, yes, I have gone to a holiday with my husband recently. Or you can say, no, I have not been on a holiday with my husband recently. Are you planning to go for a family holiday soon? Yes, I am planning to go to my home country next year. Or no, I'm not planning for a holiday soon. I am busy these days, right? Further, moving to the third point. And what is the third point? Can you guys tell me my favorite shopping center? Examiner can ask you, what is your favorite shopping center? My favorite shopping center is Primark. How often do you go to your favorite shopping center? I go to my favorite shopping center every Sunday or every Saturday or every day. When have you been to your favorite shopping center recently? I went there yesterday, or I went there last week, or I have been there last week. Last week, when have you been there recently in the past? When will you go to your favorite shopping center again? I will go tomorrow. I will go next weekend, or I will go next month. The examiner can ask you, how do you go to your favorite shopping center? I go by car, I go by train, or I go by bus. The examiner can ask you, how did you travel to your favorite shopping center recently? I traveled by car, or I went there by car, or I used my car, or I used a bus, or I traveled by bus. Or the examiner can ask you, how will you travel to your favorite shopping center next month or tomorrow? I will use my car. I will travel by car. I will travel by bus. I will travel by train. Got it? The examiner can ask you, very important question. What have you bought recently? What have you bought? Now, this bought word might be new for you, so let me make it easier for you. It is the second form of buy. Buy, bought, bought. What have you purchased recently? What have you bought recently? It's in the past. It is the second form. So you will say, I have bought clothes recently. I have bought jewelry recently. I have bought makeup recently. I have bought groceries recently. I have bought clothes for my baby recently. I have bought household items recently. I have bought furniture recently. You can say anything. You can choose one or two answers from here. Now, moving on to the fourth topic, that is my free time activities. Okay, the examiner can ask you, what are your free time activities? I like to watch TV in my free time. I like to listen to music in my free time. I like to spend time with my children in my free time. I like to cook in my free time. I like to go shopping in my free time. So I would recommend, if the examiner will say, what are your free time activities? Just say, I like shopping in my free time, because your topic is already my favorite shopping center. And if you will say, my favorite activity is shopping, then examiner will keep asking you more questions about shopping. The examiner can ask you, how much free time do you have every day? I have 2 to 3 hours free every day. Who do you like to spend most of your free time with? I like to spend most of my free time with my daughter, or with my husband, or with my wife. What activities do you like to do with your family in your free time? I like to watch TV with my family. I like to cook for my family. The examiner can ask you more questions about the activity that you will tell the examiner. For example, if I ask you, what is your free time activity? And you say, oh, well, I like to watch TV. So then the examiner will ask you more questions. What do you watch on TV? I like to watch comedy programs on TV. When do you watch TV? I watch TV every day. For how long do you watch TV? I watch TV for 2 hours every day, or maybe for 1 hour every day. And if you say, my favorite free time activity is Shopping. Then the examiner can say, what is your favorite shopping center? My favorite shopping center is Primark. When have you been there recently? Yesterday. What did you buy from there? Clothes and jewelry. Would you like to go there again? Yes, soon. Maybe next week. Who do you go to your favorite shopping center with? I go there with my husband or just with my husband, right? Now, moving on to the fifth topic, and that is my favorite food. The examiner can ask you, what is your favorite food? My favorite food is traditional Pakistani food. My favorite food is traditional Indian food. My favorite food is traditional Chinese, traditional Japanese, traditional Italian food, right? What is your favorite food? The examiner can ask you, do you know how to cook your favorite food? The examiner can ask you, do you know how to cook your favorite food? You can say, yes, I know how to cook my favorite food. Or you can say, no, I don't know how to cook my favorite food. The examiner can ask you, do you like to eat out your favorite food? Oh, you can say, yes, I like to eat out my favorite food at my favorite restaurant. Or you can say, no, I don't like to eat out my favorite food. I like to cook my favorite food at home. The examiner can ask you that, who taught you how to cook your favorite food? You can say, my mother taught me, or my husband taught me, or my wife taught me. What kind of food do you like to eat on special occasions? On special occasions, I like to eat chicken biryani. On special occasions, I like to eat Turkish kebab. On special occasions, I like to eat desserts. Examiner can ask you, what is your favorite dessert? And you can tell, is it a chocolate cake? Is it kanafa or any other sweet dish, sweet food? The examiner can ask you, when did you eat your favorite food recently? You can tell yesterday, or you can say 2 days ago or last week. When will you eat your favorite food again? You can say, I will eat my favorite food tomorrow or next week or on my next birthday. Examiner can ask you, what kind of food do you like in particular? What dishes do you like? You can say, I like chicken curry, or maybe I like vegetables and rice, anything. Examiner can ask you, do you like traditional cuisines or international cuisines? You can say, I like traditional cuisines. Examiner can ask you, have you ever tried international cuisines or foods from other countries? Have you tried foods from other foreign countries? So you can say, yes, I have tried Italian food like pizza and pasta. Yes, I've tried French food. Yes, I have tried English breakfast. Anything. I hope you learned something from this video. Please help me reach 100,000 subscribers. It is not possible without you guys. If you're watching and getting help from the channel, please subscribe to the channel. So it is my request to all the beautiful ladies watching me, please subscribe. Thank you.